Tips for applying to art college, part 6. Let's talk letters of recommendation. What are they? What are the different kinds? Do colleges require them? And how do you go about getting them? I'm Maria. I'm a college portfolio prep counselor for Ming Creative Art, and I give advice like this for a living. So there are two kinds of recommendations letters, a character recommendation and a professional recommendation. The college prep equivalent of a professional recommendation is a recommendation from someone who knows your art well. So an art teacher, an art tutor, if you're taking private classes at Ming Creative Art Academy with me, I can write you one. A character recommendation is just something that speaks to you being a good person or a good student and can be given by, like usually a friend. It's generally a faux pas to submit one from a direct family member. Now, most colleges are not going to require this for an undergrad degree. For a grad degree, you absolutely have to have at least 2 of them. There are a number of colleges, though, that have them as optional. And if you want the strongest portfolio possible, it can never hurt to send one. There are several colleges that require them, though. Off the top of my head, I know that RISD, Rhode Island School of Design, is one that requires at least one letter of recommendation for undergraduate application. And these take time, so make sure that you don't leave this until the last second, because you will need to ask whoever you want to write this letter of recommendation to consent to write it for you. And then depending on the application, they may need to send it when you send in your application, or the school may reach out for them for it. But usually they don't want to wait a super long time, and you want to give the teacher a decent amount of time to write them, especially if they're teaching a large class and may have multiple letters of recommendations to get through. They may only be able to write a certain number per year. So the earlier you can ask, the better. Most letters of recommendation, if you are applying to a Common App school, you're going to just put in the email of the person who's writing that letter for you, and the school will reach out to them. There are exceptions, though. For SVA, you have to email it to admissions@sva.edu. This is something that the person writing the recommendation letter has to do, so you'll have to give them instructions. And there are a few other art schools that have similar exceptions to rules like this, where you'll have to send them a direct email. And while you're at it, there are also some schools that will send you an application fee waiver if someone who has written you a recommendation letter reaches out and asks for one because they know that this student is having trouble with application fees. Art Center is a school that offers a service like this. If you have someone send an email to admissions@artcenter.edu, they can send you a fee waiver. Because there are a lot of fees associated with applying to college, but there are often a lot of loopholes around them. If you have any other questions, you can sign up for a free portfolio prep consultation and portfolio review with me at mingcreativeart.com. Comment with what other questions you'd like answered, and like and follow for more.